Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Animal Figure Hunter, and today I'll be doing part 2 of the Epoch Living Fossil set. So just a recap on the first 4 figures we did in part 1. We have the tadpole shrimp. We have Bay Rich's slit shell sea snail. And next we have the Arapaima, also known as the Pirarucu, and the chambered nautilus. So today we have another 4 figures to finish the set, and we'll start off with one of my favorite fish, the Coelacanth. So the Coelacanth comes in 2 parts, the main body and the tail. It's really easy to put together. Just plug in the tail just like that. And the Coelacanth is one of my favorite fish, and it's got a really awesome story. Out of all the figures in this set, this one really lives up to the name fossil fish, as fossils of this fish have been found dated back to over 400 million years ago. So this guy is really awesome how he was discovered. People thought that this fish was extinct, but back in 1938, some fishermen caught this weird looking fish off the coast of South Africa, and it turns out that it was a coelacanth. And when scientists went back there to look for more, they found like a whole family of these living there. And it turns out that they're not only alive around the coast of South Africa, but there's also another species of coelacanth located off the coast of Indonesia. So if you're interested, there's some really cool videos that you can find on YouTube. Just type in coelacanth, and I watched one with a group of divers who were looking to find a live one, and it was just amazing, just exhilarating watching them go on that hunt to find it. So if I do remember what video it was, I'll put that link in the description so you guys too can have a look and appreciate this guy. Alright, let's take a look at the scientific name here. Kind of hard to focus on here, but I'll try and read it. Probably gonna butcher it, but it says Latimeria chalumne. All right, forgive me for that, but just call it a coelacanth. All right, next we have this guy here. Also, this figure is really easy to put together. It comes with the main body and the tail. Just plug it in like that. Sometimes you got to give it a little extra push. All right, he's in there tight. Okay, so this is the Queensland lungfish, also known as the Australian lungfish. And this guy also has fossils dating back to about 100 million years ago. You can see here, I like how Epoch put the scale details on the bottom. So what's cool about this guy is he can live actually 2 days out of the water if his skin is moist. So that's one cool feature about the lungfish. Alright, so like all the figures, you just stick the blue peg into the bottom, and then you have this really nice base with the Latin name. So here, maybe you guys can help me out here. Neoceratodus forsteri. That's what I got. All right, Mr. Lungfish, let's see if you can stay alive for another 2 more minutes outside of the water. All right, now we get to our 2 secret figures. So in Japan, they like to put these figures that are harder to get than others, and they're called the secret figures. So sometimes even on these paper pamphlets that they come with, like sometimes you won't even see the pictures. They'll be you know, just shadows, so you don't even know what figure it is. But yeah, so a lot of sets, they will have these secret figures, which are more rare. This guy here, I believe I paid around $30 or $40 for him. It's hard to find this guy. So yeah, just like the other figures, he's got 2 parts, and just got to plug in that tail in there. So this guy, it's really cool. See the gills here? So that's why he's called a frilled shark, is because of those gills that he has. Let's try and focus here. All right, my phone's not cooperating. Here we go. Nope. Anyways, so he's got these 6 slits of gills on the side of his throat. That's why he's called a frilled shark. And the details, hopefully if I can just get this to focus, we can see the details on this, which is really cool, especially his head. If not, I'll come back to it maybe later. It's focusing really cooperating right now, but for the Latin name, it's quite long, real long. I'm not even going to attempt to say that. You guys can look it up. All right, and the last one is the giant Japanese salamander. Check out his tongue there, saying yo-hoo. All right, you can even see here on the skin of this figure, they put these nice raised bumps to give it, you know, more realistic texture. And this is a real nice figure, and I love salamanders, and it'd be amazing if I, you know, was ever able to go to Japan and find one of these guys in the wild. But you know, these guys are really rare, almost extinct. So this is the Japanese giant salamander. Yeah. So this one, you don't have to do any special assembly. Just gotta stick the peg into the hole, and then put that into the base. So here we have his Latin name, Ardrius japonicus. So I feel pretty confident in attempting to say that one. All right. So it seems like the autofocus is working now, so let's try and take a look at our frilled shark. Oh yeah, there we go. So you can see here, his face is just spooky, but it's cool. It's like, you know, it looks like an old granny that's withered and wrinkled, but you know, these things are actually real. They are frightening if you see them in real life, but also fascinating. And there is the name, Chlamydoscilachus anguineus. I'm not sure if that's right, but that's the frilled shark. All right, so there you have it. Those are the 8 figures in the Epoch living fossil figure set. Hope you guys enjoyed my video. Give me some comments. Let me know if you've ever seen any of these fish in the wild, or what you think about them. And yeah, I'd like to know. All right, hope you like this video. Give me a thumbs up if you do, and I'll see you guys in the next one.